Hey, this is Seth Winning, and I'm here with another comment on a Chronic Mom Voice video. It's going to be linked in below, and I might just splash the link right here, so you can go check it out. And this one is about Janel, my girlfriend, and she is a tomboy, and she's always known she was a tomboy. She was raised mostly by her dad and her two brothers, and she helped her dad build a garage, and she likes to swing nunchucks. Nunchucks because she used to have a baton and she twirled it, but it got ruined in the snow and wasn't able to buy a new one, so nunchucks. So, so the reason why she's doing a matriarchal video is because she's had two relationships, and all relationships that really didn't work out ultimately, and she didn't know why. Basically, when I got together with her, I was talking about, oh, I really like tomboys, you're so strong and you're so charge. I'm used to that because I'm half Asian and half white, right? So on my white side, I'm Scottish and English, and on my Asian side, I am Korean and Japanese. My grandmother was Korean and my other grandmother was British. If you don't know about Koreans, Korean women are very, very strong. They rule the roost, and my grandfather was Japanese, and he wasn't like a typical Japanese man, because typically Japanese men rule the roost. So if they got married, there would be problems, because you can't have two heads of household. You've seen Big Brother. But he's gentle, and he was a Boy Scout executive and used to help kids gain responsibility and turn them into adults. He didn't like what I do, which is social work, and my grandmother was a nurse, and then she was a insurance salesman, and she was really, really, really good at it. She retired when she was 89. I said she retired when she was 89. She could sell ice to Eskimos, she could sell insurance to dead people. She was just not good at it. She was the number one salesperson. And it was real. She wasn't fake. She was, Mr. Sato, Mr. Watanabe, you just had a granddaughter. Don't you think you need life insurance for her because you don't want her to grow up and not have any money if anything should happen, she would be very personable and know everyone, because Hawaii was a smaller place back then, and she could just make the sale by really appealing to their need for family security. And that was good. She was also the best cook. The best cook. She would have 500 people over for dinner or something, and she would just do a million different dishes, but she was also really strong, and she ruled the house, and it was hard growing up around her. That's why I grew up in New Hampshire, because, we need the distance. The distance makes it easier to have her as a grandmother. So my other grandmother, my British grandmother, she ruled the roost too, but she was a typical housewife. She had a job, but she did every, gardening and cleaning and cooking and all washing because my grandfather was an old school grandfather and he did nothing. But she was a matriarch because she kept the family running. And she raised the kids, but she was more gentle about it than my other grandmother. And, just more likable. You respected my other grandmother. You just didn't always like her because she was too strong. But with Grammy, you liked her. So I grew up in this kind of, my dad and my mom grew up in this kind of household, matriarchal household. And my parents got married. My dad helps out a lot. He cooks really, really well. Like gourmet food, like all the birthday cakes from scratch. We don't use boxes in this house. Boxes are to pack stuff in. You don't eat out of them. I'm used to having Asian mother, tell me what to do and do stuff. And that's probably why I am the way I am as independent, because basically I don't have many people who have disabilities, but those people who are my friends, those people I know are not. They're in the system and I'm not. So my parents didn't want me in the system because they wanted me to go to college and to live a non-disabled life. And that's, I am a strong mom and a strong dad. It's not like most households where the father is the, patriarch of the house. My mom's the matriarch, so I know all about this stuff. My sister-in-law is the matriarch. My brother's fine with it because we grew up that way. We like it. It's good. So Janel grew up in a matriarch. She thought she wanted to marry people who were also strong males, but they always went ahead because she has her own ideas and they never seen a strong woman like that. So they always commented like there was something wrong with her, and there's nothing wrong with her. She's just a matriarch. She needs someone like me who's more, not being the head of household, because I don't want to be the head of household because I'd rather just do what I want to do. I'll help her, I'll do the dishes, I'll vacuum, whatever. I don't care. But I just don't want to have the idea about this responsibility and whatever it is. I'm just too independent as well, but independent in a different way. So I just kept on telling her stuff like, you're really strong, you're a matriarch, you can't expect to be accepted by these men who want to dote on you. And, you can be a girly girl and a strong girl, strong woman, girly girl, whatever. You can be girly and you can be strong, and that's your choice to whatever you want to be at that point in time. Because she's both of them. And I don't see why you have to trade in one for the other. And this is not an advertisement. This is me with a dry throat. I really like to help people out. I'm like my grandfather. I wanted to see her happy because, even if she's not my girlfriend, because I just like to see people happy. But as my girlfriend, she needs to be happy because I need to be happy. And, if you have a codependent relationship like that, you have to make sure everyone is doing well, or to help them fix it. I'm glad she's happy, but I don't like feeling like a saint because I'm not. I'm just dispensing information. What I know and why I know. And something she's get it wrong. I'm not half Japanese. I'm a quarter Japanese. Japanese women traditionally, I don't know if it's more acceptable today. Traditionally, they're more not dominated, but they're more gentle. They let the man rule the roost, and then they do all the cooking and cleaning and stuff. They are strong too, but they're not like Korean women. Korean women will run you over in a good way. You know, you have to be prepared for it because they're not gonna back down. So you might as well just let them have the back. Because you're gonna be happy or you're gonna be miserable. You might as well be happy and let them have their own way. Things will be good. Doesn't matter who's head of household as long as, you have a good life and you're happy and everything's taken care of and you help out. That was big with my grandmother. You gotta help out or I'm gonna cut you out of the family. So we help out. Sorry that she didn't know about this beforehand because, well, I guess everyone has to learn about themselves sometime during their life. Otherwise, when it's like 4. Anyway, if you like this video, please click like, hit subscribe, ring my bell so you get my notifications, and visit my links in the comment box below. I'm linking my girlfriend's 2 videos in this video and the other one, so you can see them if you want to see the whole thing. They're great, and I hope you watch them. And I hope you have a good weekend, what's left of it.